Good morning, students. How are you? I hope all are fine. Safe, stay home. Is it correct, students? And also, the studies are well. Your studies are well. I hope you are enjoying and you are learning more watching online classes. Today we will discuss a new interesting session. Okay, students, and I hope you are all are following the preventive measures for corona. Stay home and stay safe. Okay, students? Okay. In the midst of this COVID-19, SAMAGRA SHIKSHA Abhiyan is providing the online classes for all KGBV students. So all the KGBV students must utilize this opportunity of listening the online classes and noting the important points of the class and revise them later also. Do not waste time. This is precious than golden ones. We lost the time, it will not come back. That's why students in the online classes very utilize in your studies. Okay student, don't waste your time. That is most important. First of all, introduce myself. My name is V.Bhagyalakshmi. I am working as KGBV Ramapuram Social CRT. Today we will discuss a interesting session, new interesting session. Okay, today the topic is Hydrosphere. Okay students, today we will discuss topic is Hydrosphere. Today we will discuss Hydrosphere topic. In this topic, before that we will revise the topic of previous classes. Okay na students, previous classes we will learn that what is the learn in the previous classes. Okay, in the previous classes we will learn in the 4 topics. What are they? First of all, the natural realms of the earth, and the second one, hydrological mathematical equations, and the third topic is stages of water cycle, and the fourth topic is water sources. Do you know students? Do you understand the 4 topics in previous classes? I hope you are all are understanding the 4 topics. Okay. Once again I can explain what we will revise in previous classes. Natural realms of the earth. అంటే మనము ముందు క్లాస్లోని ఈ హైడ్రోస్పియర్ జలావరణంలోని ఈ 4 టాపిక్స్ కూడా రివైజ్ చేసాం కదా, చెప్పుకున్నాం కదా స్టూడెంట్స్. అది ఏముంది, మన భూమి మీద ఎన్ని ఆవరణాలు ఉన్నాయి, అవి ఏమిటి అనే విషయాన్ని తెలుసుకోవడం అనేది జరిగింది. ఓకే స్టూడెంట్స్. అలాగే స్టేజెస్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్ సైకిల్. స్టేజెస్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్ సైకిల్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ స్టేజెస్ వాటర్ సైకిల్ స్టూడెంట్స్? మనము ఎన్ని జలచక్రంలోని ఎన్ని స్టేజెస్ ఉన్నాయి ఏంటి అనే విషయాన్ని కూడా చాలా చక్కగా వివరించుకోవడం అనేది జరిగింది. అవునా పిల్లలు? దట్ ఈ వన్స్ అగైన్ వీ కెన్ రీక్యాప్. హౌ మెనీ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ స్టేజెస్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్ సైకిల్? ద ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ evaporation, and the second one is transpiration, and the fourth one is precipitation, and the fifth one is runoff, and the sixth one is groundwater. The 6 stages of the water cycle we will discuss in previous classes. Okay students, and also we will discuss hydrological mathematical equation also. Is it correct students? Yes, very good students all of you. In the once again we can explain hydrological mathematical equation. Equation is RF is equal to RO plus ET. Okay students, this is very very most important. We will learn the previous classes. All are friends. In the previous classes we will discuss the water cycle. Okay, see the picture. In the picture we will see the natural water cycle. In the natural water cycle, what we can see in the picture? Okay, the 6 types of water cycle we will see in this picture. What is that students? The first one is evaporation, and the second one is transpiration, and the third one is condensation, and the fourth one is precipitation, and the fifth one is runoff, and the sixth one is groundwater. we will see 6 types of stages of water cycle. We will see in this picture. Okay students, in the picture lo em manam chustunnamante ma evaporation బాష్పీభవనాన్ని చూస్తున్నాము, ట్రాన్స్పిరేషన్ రవాణాన్ని చూస్తున్నాము, కండెన్సేషన్ ద్రవీభవనం చూస్తున్నాము, అండ్ ప్రిసిపిటేషన్ అంటే అవపాతము అండ్ రన్ ఆఫ్, అలాగే గ్రౌండ్ వాటర్ భూగర్భ జలము, ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఈ పిక్చర్లో చూస్తున్నాము. దీనికి సంబంధించిన విషయాన్ని అంతటినీ కూడా ముందు క్లాస్లో డిస్కషన్ కూడా చేయడం జరిగింది. అందరికీ అర్థమైంది కదా పిల్లలు? ఓకే స్టూడెంట్స్, అండ్ ద నెక్స్ట్ టాపిక్ టుడే we will discuss a interesting session also. What is that? Today topic is oceans. Okay students, are you interested in the oceans? What is the meaning of oceans? Oceans means mahasamudralu. In this oceans topic, you are all learning in previous classes also. Is it correct students? Yes, it is very interesting topic. In the oceans we will see in wall map also. Okay students, the continents and oceans are the first order relief features of the earth. The hug water bodies are called oceans. Oceans means the hug water bodies are called oceans. The geographers have divided the oceanic part of the earth into 5 oceans. What in the 5 oceans names is the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Southern Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. This is the 5 types of divided the oceans in the geographers. Okay students, మీ అందరికీ అర్థమై ఉంటుంది కదా? మహాసముద్రాల్ని ఒకప్పుడు మన శాస్త్రవేత్తలందరూ కూడా ఎన్ని రకాలుగా విభజించారు అంటే 5 రకాలుగా విభజించడం జరిగింది. ప్రజెంట్ అయితే మనము 4 టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ ఓషన్స్ మాత్రమే చెప్పుకోవడం జరుగుతుంది. ఓకేనా? అవి ఏంటి అంటే ఫస్ట్ది పసిఫిక్ ఓషియన్, సెకండ్ వన్ అట్లాంటిక్ ఓషియన్, థర్డ్ వన్ ఇండియన్ ఓషియన్, ద ఫోర్త్ వన్ ఈజ్ సౌతర్న్ ఓషియన్, అండ్ ద ఫిఫ్త్ వన్ ఈజ్ ఆర్కిటిక్ ఓషియన్. ఓకేనా స్టూడెంట్స్? ఇప్పుడు మనము ఈ ఓషియన్స్లో ప్రతి ఒక్కదాన్ని గురించి కూడా మీకు పూర్తిగా తెలుసుకుందాం. ఓకేనా? ఓకే The major oceanic divisions are defined in part by the continents, various archipelagos, and the other criteria. See that we can discuss 5 types of oceans also. Okay, the oceans, the first one is the Pacific Ocean, and the second one is the Atlantic Ocean, and the third one is the Indian Ocean, and the fourth one Southern Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. See the picture student? 5 types of the oceans we will see in this map, wall map. See, the Pacific Ocean also is there, and the Atlantic Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean, and then also Indian Ocean also. Okay na? Okay. పిల్లలు మీరందరూ కూడా ఈ వాల్ మ్యాప్లోని 5 రకాలైనటువంటి ఓషన్స్ని మీరు చూస్తూ ఉన్నారు కదా? చూడండి ఒకసారి చూడండి. పసిఫిక్ ఓషియన్, అండ్ దెన్ అట్లాంటిక్ ఓషియన్, అండ్ ఇండియన్ ఓషియన్, అండ్ దెన్ ఆర్కిటిక్ ఓషియన్, అండ్ అంటార్కిటిక్ ఓషియన్. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద very most important oceans in this world. The biggest ocean is Pacific Ocean, and the smallest ocean is Arctic Ocean. Okay students, this is very most important. Okay, we will discuss first of all Pacific Ocean. Okay students, all of you listen carefully and write down in your notebook also. Okay, the Pacific Ocean, see the picture students? This is Pacific Ocean, and the Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest ocean on the earth. It spans 60 million square miles from California to China. This Pacific Ocean is 60 million square miles from California to China, and in certain regions extends tens of thousands of feet below the surface of water. The Pacific is the vast body of water teeming with activity. Much of the ocean is still waiting to be explored, but human activities like industrial fishing, deep sea mining. This is the very most important and the biggest ocean in the world is Pacific Ocean. Okay, now students, this is very biggest ocean in this world. This is Pacific Ocean. In this Pacific Ocean is human activities like industrial fishing, deep sea mining. This is Pacific Ocean. And the next topic is Atlantic Ocean. See the picture, students. This is Atlantic Ocean. In this picture we will see North Atlantic Ocean also is there and South Atlantic Ocean also is there. Okay, now students. And the Atlantic Ocean is the second largest of the world's ocean. It covers approximately 20% of Earth's surface and about 29% of its water surface area. Atlantic Ocean is 20% of Earth's surface and about 29% of its water surface area. In the Atlantic Ocean separates the America from Europe and Africa. They can divide it. Atlantic Ocean also separates from the America from Europe and Africa. This is Atlantic, second largest ocean, Atlantic Ocean. Okay, students. And the third ocean name is Indian Ocean. See the picture. In the picture is Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean means, what is the meaning of Indian Ocean? Tell me the students, all of you. What is the meaning of Indian Ocean? Indian Ocean means Hindu Mahasamudramu. The Indian Ocean is the third largest of the world oceanic divisions. Okay, the Indian Ocean is third biggest ocean of the world. Okay, students. In the oceanic divisions covering 19.8% of the water on Earth's surface. This is covering 19.8% of the water on the Earth's surface. It is the bounded by the Asia to the north and Africa to the west and Australia to the east and Southern Ocean to the south. This is the boundaries of the Indian Ocean. All of you understood Indian Ocean, students? The Indian Ocean is the biggest ocean of the world. Okay, all of you understood the Indian Ocean also. And the next, okay, students, the next topic is Arctic Ocean. Okay, the Arctic Ocean is the smallest and shortest of the world's the five major oceans. Okay, students, the five major oceans, the smallest and shortest ocean is the Arctic Ocean. Okay, it is also known as the coldest of all the oceans. It is also seen as the northernmost part of the all encompassing world oceans. It is mostly covered by sea ice throughout the year and almost completely in winter. Okay, students, the Arctic Ocean is the smallest and shortest of the world, the five major oceans. This is Arctic Ocean. Okay, students, and the next topic is relief of the ocean. Okay, the next topic is relief of the ocean. The ocean basins are in many ways similar to the land surface. These are submerged ridges and plateaus and canyons and terraces found within oceans. Ocean floors is divided into four parts. The relief oceans also divided into four parts. How many parts divided relief oceans, students? There are four types of divided. Okay, students, the division four types of oceans, relief of oceans also is there. See the students, see the picture. In this, ocean's floor is divided into four parts. The first one is continental shelf and the second one is continental slope and the third one is deep sea plains or upshell plain and the fourth one is oceanic deeps or trenches. the four types of ocean floor is divided of four parts. First, once again I can explain, write down in your notebooks. First one is continental shelf, and the second one is continental slope, and the third one is deep sea plains or upshell plain, and the fourth one is oceanic deeps or trenches. Okay students, ఇక్కడ మనకి 4 రకాలుగా విభజించడం అనేది జరిగింది కదా పిల్లలు. మీ అందరికీ ఐడియా ఉంటుంది కదా, మన సముద్రాలన్నింటినీ కూడా 4 రకాలుగా విభజించడం అనేది జరిగింది. మహాసముద్రాల ఉపరితలాన్ని అంతటినీ కూడా 4 రకాలుగా విభజించారు. అవి ఏంటి అంటే, ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ కాంటినెంటల్ షెల్ఫ్, మీన్స్ వాజ్ ఖండతీరపు అంచు. ఓకేనా పిల్లలు, ఖండతీరపు అంచు. సెకండ్ వన్ ఈజ్ కాంటినెంటల్ స్లోప్. కాంటినెంటల్ స్లోప్ మీన్స్ ఖండతీరపు వాలు. అండ్ దెన్ థర్డ్ వన్ డీప్ సీ ప్లేన్స్. డీప్ సీ ప్లేన్స్ మీన్స్ మహాసముద్రాల మైదానాలు. అండ్ దెన్ ఫోర్త్ వన్ ఈజ్ ఓషియానిక్ డీప్స్ అండ్ ట్రెంచెస్, మీన్స్ మహాసముద్ర అగాధాలు. ఈ విధంగా 4 రకాలుగా విభజించడం జరిగింది. అందరికీ అర్థమైంది కదా పిల్లలు? ఓకే, ఒక్కొక్క దాని గురించి కూడా మనము తెలుసుకుందాం. ఓకే, we will discuss first one, continental shelf. Okay students, first one is continental shelf. The continental shelf with the depth up to 200 meters occupies about 7.6% of the ocean areas. This is very most important. The continental shelf with depth up to 200 meters occupies about 7.6% of ocean's area. It is the border zone between land and sea. The largest continental shelf is Siberian Shelf in Arctic Ocean, stretching to 1,500 kilometers in width. In the continental shelf is the largest continental shelf is Siberian Shelf in Arctic Ocean, and this is width is 1,500 kilometers in width. Okay students, and the second topic is continental slope. Second one is continental slope. And the second one is continental slope is the continental slope is spread from 200 meters to 3,000 meters depth with complex relief. It compares of 15% of ocean area. It compares of 15% of the ocean's area. The continental slope boundaries indicators and continents. Submarine canyons are observed in this region. These are formed by erosion process of glaciers and rivers also. The second topic is continental slope is the slope spreads from 200 to 3,000 meters depth with complex relief, and it compares of 15% of the ocean area. Okay na students, write down in your notebook and read the topic, and okay, you will learn them also. Okay, the continental slope is very most important topic in the relief of the oceans. Okay na students? Okay, and the next topic, third one is also is there. The third one is deep sea plains. Okay, the deep sea plains. The third one is deep sea plains. What's the meaning of deep sea plains? And in the deep sea plains are gently sloping areas. Okay, in the deep sea plains are gently sloping areas of the ocean basins. Okay, the depth vary between 3,000 to 6,000 meters. Okay, the depths vary between 3,000 to 6,000 meters. It covers about 76.2% of the ocean basin. The deep sea plains is covers about 76.2% of the ocean basins. This is very most important. These are the flattest and smoothest regions of the world. These are the flattest and smoothest regions of the world. Okay students, and this is very most important also. And the next topic is, this is very most important. ఈ మహాసముద్ర మైదానాలు, థర్డ్ వన్ ఏంటిది అంటే మహాసముద్ర మైదానాలు అని చెప్పాం కదా. ఈ ఈ మహాసముద్ర మైదానం అనేటివి ప్రపంచంలోకెల్లా అత్యంత అదే ఏ విధంగా ఉండే చదునుగా ఎక్కువగా ఉండే ప్రాంతం ఇదే. ఓకేనా? ఓకే. అండ్ దెన్ లాస్ట్ వన్ ఈస్ ఓషియానిక్ డీప్స్ ఆర్ ట్రెంచెస్. మీన్స్ మహాసముద్ర అగాధాలు మహాసముద్ర అగాధాలు అంటాము. ఓకే. In this oceanic deep trenches, these are the large narrow trenches that plunge as great ocean deeps to the depth of 6,000 meters. Okay, these are the large narrow trenches that plunge as great ocean deeps to the depth of 6,000 meters. Contrary to our expectations, most of the deepest trenches are not located in the midst of oceans. This is not located in the midst of oceans. They are found more close to the continents also is there. That is very very most important. In the deepest of trenches also we will see some types of examples also. See the picture, students. The four types of continental relief of the oceans also see in this picture. First one is continental shelf also is there, 200 meters. See the picture. And the second one, continental slope also is there. In the continental slope, see the picture, 200 to 3000 meters. That is wrong. Only see 200 to 3000 meters. And then next one is deep sea plains. This is also see in this picture. And the fourth one, oceanic trenches also is there. This is the very very most important deep oceanic basin in this picture. Okay, are you understood deep sea ocean basin also? Okay student, I hope all are understand. Okay. Okay students, we will see some types of trenches also, very very important trenches. Then this trenches is Puerto Rico trench, and another name is also naves. Okay students, this is the one type of trench. This name is Puerto Rico trenches, and also another name is also nave. In this Puerto Rico trench is located as boundary between the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. The oceanic trench, the deepest in the Atlantic Ocean. This is the Puerto Rico trench. Okay students, in the next, this is also one type of trench. This is name is Sunda trench. Okay, and the name also is the Java. Okay students, this is Sunda trench, and the other name is also Java. And the Sunda trench, earlier known as and sometimes still indicated as the Java trench, is an oceanic trench located in Indian Oceans. It is 3,200 kilometers long with a maximum depth of 7,450 meters also. Okay students, this is Sunda trench is the deepest point of the Indian Ocean. This is very very most important trenches also. In this trench also we will see Indian Ocean. Okay students, this is also very very most important trench also. The next one is the trench is very very most important trench also in this picture. See in this map, what is the trench we can see in this map? This is Mariana Trench. Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench is located in the western Pacific Ocean, about 200 kilometers east of the Mariana Islands. It is the deepest ocean trench on the earth. It is the deepest ocean on the earth. It is 11,022 meters depth and what is the almost 7 miles. This is almost 7 miles. This is the very very most important trench in this world. This is Mariana Trench. In this Mariana Trench is located on the western Pacific Ocean, about 200 kilometers east of the Mariana Islands. This is the deepest oceanic trench on the earth. Okay students, this is the deepest oceanic trench on the earth. This is very most important. And the next one is the very most important salinity of the oceans. Okay, the oceans or sea waters have three pictures, three major properties which are essential to man as well as life from the on earth. In the modules, you will learn about the salinity of sea and ocean water. Okay students, this is salinity. Salinity means uppu. This is the sea and ocean water. And see the picture. In the picture what we learn? The water following the various rivers into the sea or ocean contains different types of the salt and minerals. In this picture, we will learn the water following the various rivers into the sea or oceans containing different types of the salt and minerals also. In this water, we will see different parts of the water we will see in this water. Okay. Different types of salt and minerals also. And then next one is the very important commonly food salt compounds of in ocean water. What we will see in this ocean water? First one is sodium and the second one is chlorine and magnesium, third one magnesium and the fourth one is calcium and fifth one is potassium. This is very most important. Listen carefully students and write down your running notes also. Once again I can explain. Okay students, commonly food salt compounds in ocean water. What we will see in ocean water? The first one is sodium and the second one is chlorine and then third one is magnesium and the fourth one is calcium and the fifth one is potassium. This is very most important commonly found salt compounds in ocean water. Okay students, are you understood? Okay, very good students. And the next one is in the salinity. See in this picture. In the salinity refers to the concentrations of dissolved salts in pure water. In the pure water dissolves. The salinity refers to the concentrations of dissolved salt in the pure water. Okay students. And then in this picture, see in this picture, the carbonates in the water are consumed by animals whereas silicates are observed by the plants also. Observed by plants. The carbonates in the water are consumed by animals whereas silicates are observed by the plants. ఓకే, అంటే దీనివల్ల కూడా ప్లాంట్స్ అవన్నీ కూడా దెబ్బతినడం అనేది జరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది. ఈ పిక్చర్లో అదే కనబడుతుంది కదా, ఇవన్నీ దాన్ని చేరడం వల్ల అవి దెబ్బతినడం, ఈ ప్లాంట్స్ అనేటివన్నీ కూడా దెబ్బతినడం కూడా జరుగుతుంది. ఓకేనా స్టూడెంట్స్, దిస్ ఈజ్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ salinity ఆఫ్ వాటర్. అండ్ దెన్ in the salinity of water, what we see? Average salinity of ocean water, what is that? 35 parts of per thousand. This is very most important. What is average salinity of ocean water? That is average of salinity of ocean water is 35 parts of per thousand. See, this is very most important students. 35 parts of thousands of average salinity of ocean water. Okay, and see the picture. The salinity of ocean water is expressed in parts per thousands by mass or weight. That is the number of grams of dissolved salt in 1000 grams of sea water. This is very most important. The salinity of ocean water is expressed by parts of the thousands or measured by weight. That is the number of grams of dissolved salt in 1000 grams of sea water. Okay students, that is the salinity of water. Okay, are you understood students? Okay, I hope all are understood. All of you listen carefully and write down your running notes also. Okay students, this is very most important. They are utilized in your online classes also. The KGBV students are very good students. I know. That's why you are utilize the online classes. Okay, see the picture. In the picture, hence the proportion of these salts in the sea and ocean waters keeps increasing, thus making it saline. See, hence the proportion of these salts in the sea and ocean water keeps increasing, thus making it saline. ఇక్కడ చూస్తున్నాం కదా పిల్లలు, దీనికి ఏం కనబడుతుంది మనకి, ఉప్పు నీరు అనేది ఎక్కువ కనబడి అదంతా కూడా పక్కనకు వచ్చేసి అది ఉప్పులాగా తెల్లగా కనబడుతుంది కదా. ఈ విధంగా మనము మహాసముద్రాల నుండి వచ్చే నీటి ద్వారా మనము ఎక్కువగా ఉప్పు తయారు చేసుకోవడం అనేది జరుగుతుంది. మీ అందరికీ ఒక విషయం తెలిసినదే, ఉప్పు సత్యాగ్రహం జరిగింది కదా, గాంధీజీ దండి వరకు వెళ్ళి సముద్రంలో నుంచి నీటిని తీసి దాని ద్వారా ఉప్పు తయారు చేశారనే విషయాన్ని, అలాగే ఈ సెలైనిటీ వాటర్ ద్వారా కూడా ఓషన్ వాటర్ ద్వారా ఉప్పుని తయారు చేస్తున్నాం. ఓకేనా స్టూడెంట్స్? ఓకే, ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ ద ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ దట్ ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ salinity. What is the factors of the influence salinity? First one, the rate of evaporation. First one is the rate of evaporation. The second one is supply of fresh water through rivers. Supply of fresh water through rivers. And the third one is supply of melt water. Third one is supply of melt water. And the fourth one is wind. Fourth one is wind. And then fifth one is ocean currents. Fifth one is ocean currents. And then sixth one is rainfall. Sixth one is rainfall. Once again I can explain. See and write down in your notebook. Factors that ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ సెలైనిటీ, ఏం కారణాల ద్వారా ఈ విధంగా తయారవుతూ ఉన్నది అనే విషయాన్ని ఇక్కడ వివరిస్తున్నారు. ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఈజ్ రేట్ ఆఫ్ ఎవాపరేషన్, అండ్ దెన్ సెకండ్ వన్ ఈజ్ సప్లై ఆఫ్ ఫ్రెష్ వాటర్ త్రూ రివర్స్, అండ్ థర్డ్ వన్ ఈజ్ సప్లై ఆఫ్ మెల్ట్ వాటర్, అండ్ ద ఫోర్త్ వన్ ఈజ్ wind, and then fifth one is ocean currents, and then sixth one is rainfall. This is very most important factors that influence salinity. Okay students, all are understood? Okay, I hope all are understood the factors of the influence salinity. Write in your running notes. Okay students? Okay, and next one, see the picture, see the table. Salinity of open oceans. ఉప్పు శాతం ఎంతెంత ఉంది, ఏం కదా, ఎంత పర్సెంట్లో ఉంది అనే విషయానికి సంబంధించి ఈ టేబుల్లో మనకి చాలా బాగా ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. మా ఈక్వటోరియల్లో అంటే భూమధ్య రేఖ వద్ద ఎంత ఉంది, అండ్ దెన్ ట్రాపికల్ టెంపరేట్ వద్ద ఎంత ఉంది, ట్రాపికల్ దగ్గర ఎంత ఉంది, టెంపరేట్ దగ్గర ఎంత ఉంది, అండ్ దెన్ పోలార్ ధృవాల వద్ద ఏ విధంగా ఉంది సెలైనిటీ అనే విషయానికి సంబంధించి ఇక్కడ పూర్తిగా ఈ టేబుల్ ఇవ్వడం అనేది జరిగింది. ఈ టేబుల్ని మీ నోట్స్లో రాసుకొని ఖచ్చితంగా ప్రతి ఒక్కటి కూడా మీరు నోట్ చేసుకొని దాన్ని ఫాలో అవి అండ్ రీడ్ చేయండి. మళ్ళీ నేర్చుకోవడం అనేది కూడా జరగాలి పిల్లలు. ఇది వెరీ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ద salinity of open ocean. Equatorial, we will see salinity. How much percentage we will see in the salinity? 34%. And tropical, 37% we will see salinity. And then temperate, 33% we will see. And polar, 31% we will see means salinity. Okay students, this is very most important. And then also equatorial, high rivers of water we will see, and tropical, low river water we will see, and temperate, medium type of water we will see, river water, and polar, very low river water we will see in this polar region. Okay, this is very important of salinity of open oceans. Okay, all of you listen carefully and write down in your notebook also, in this table also, very important. Okay students? Okay, and then next table, see this table also. This is the different types of seas. In the different types of seas, which how many percentage we can see in this table? First one is Mediterranean Sea. Mediterranean Sea salinity was 39%, and Red Sea also is there 41%, and Baltic Sea also is there 7%, and Dead Sea, that Dead Sea also is there. Dead Sea percentage is 332%, and Caspian Sea 155% salinity we will see Caspian Sea. And then last one, sixth one is Great Salt Lake. This is 220% is salinity we will see in this lake. And then very biggest salinity ocean is Dead Sea and smallest is Baltic Sea. Okay, అంటే దీని ద్వారా మనకి ఎక్కువగా ఉప్పు శాతం ఉండే సముద్రం ఏదని తెలుసుకోగలుగుతాం పిల్లలు. డెడ్ సీ, మృత సముద్రము. ఎంత ఉంది ఇక్కడ? 332% అనేది ఇక్కడ ఉండడం జరిగింది. అలాగే తక్కువ ఉప్పు శాతం ఉండేటటువంటి సముద్రం ఏంటి అంటే బాల్టిక్ సీ. ఎంత పర్సెంటేజ్ కనబడుతుంది పిల్లలు ఇక్కడ మీకు? 7%. కాబట్టి అది తక్కువ అనే విషయాన్ని మనకి అర్థమవుతుంది. ఓకేనా స్టూడెంట్స్, దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టేబుల్. కాబట్టి ఇది కూడా నోట్స్లో రాసుకొని ప్రతి ఒక్కటి కూడా మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తూ అర్థం చేసుకుంటూ నేర్చుకోవాలి పిల్లలు. ఓకేనా? దిస్ ఈజ్ వెరీ వెరీ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టాపిక్. Okay students, and the next topic is ocean temperature. Okay, ocean temperature. When compared to land, the temperature in oceans does not show much variation, but these little variations show great impact. Okay, and then for example, the activeness of southwest monsoon in India is affected by El Nino and La Nino. These are the effects caused by the changes of temperature in the Pacific Ocean. Once again, El Nino and La Nino. These are the effects caused by the changes of temperature in the Pacific Ocean. The ocean temperature is influenced by latitudes, winds, and ocean currents, unequal distribution of land, and changes of the season also. In the oceans, temperature is normally the temperature in the oceans varies from -2 degrees Celsius to 29 degrees Celsius. Once again, the temperature in the oceans varies from -2 degrees Celsius to 29 degrees Celsius. Okay students, in the ocean temperature is very very important topic. In the ocean temperature, Indian west monsoon in India is affected by the El Nino and La Nino. This is very very most important affected of west monsoon. Okay students, affected of west monsoon. What is that? El Nino and La Nino. Okay, the temperature is -2 degrees Celsius to 29 degrees Celsius. We can see ocean temperature. Are you sure? Okay, are you understood? Okay students, and the next first one is the El Nino. See in the picture, this is El Nino picture. Okay students, in the El Nino also we can see a climate pattern that describes the unusual warming of surface waters in the eastern tropical Pacific Ocean. El Nino is the warm phase of the larger phenomenon called the El Nino Southern Oscillation. Okay students, once again I can explain, listen carefully. El Nino is a climate pattern that describes the unusual warming of surface waters in the eastern tropical Pacific Ocean. And El Nino is the warm phase of a large phenomenon called the El Nino Southern Oscillations. Okay, this is the El Nino. And the next topic is La Nino. We will explain El Nino also over, and then next La Nino. In the La Nino refers to the periodic cooling of ocean surface temperature in the central and east central equatorial Pacific. Once again explain, La Nino refers to the periodic cooling of ocean surface temperature in the central and east central equatorial Pacific. This is La Nino. Do you understood La Nino and El Nino students? Oh yes, we are understood La Nino and El Nino. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్తున్నారు, భూమితో పోలిస్తే సముద్రాల మీద ఉష్ణోగ్రతలో అంత తేడా ఉండదు, కానీ ఈ కొద్దిపాటి తేడాలే ఎక్కువ ప్రభావితాన్ని చూపుతాయన. అందుకోసమనే పసిఫిక్ మహాసముద్రంలో ఉష్ణోగ్రతలో ఏర్పడే ఎల్నినో అండ్ లానినో వల్ల భారతదేశ నైరుతి ఋతుపవనాలు అనేవి ప్రభావితం అవుతాయి. అర్థమైంది కదా పిల్లలు? మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను, ఇక్కడ మహాసముద్రాల ఉష్ణోగ్రత అనేది భూమితో పోలిస్తే సముద్రాల మీద ఉష్ణోగ్రత అంత తేడా ఉండదు, కానీ ఈ కొద్దిపాటి తేడాలు ఎంతో ప్రభావాన్ని చూపుతాయి. పసిఫిక్ మహాసముద్రంలోని ఉష్ణోగ్రత తేడాల వల్ల ఏర్పడిన లానినో అండ్ ఎల్నినో అనేది భారతదేశ నైరుతి ఋతుపవనాలను ఎక్కువగా ప్రభావితం చేస్తూ ఉంటాయమ్మా. అది ఈ లానినో అండ్ ఈనినో అనేది మహాసముద్రాల ఉష్ణోగ్రతలో మనకి చూపిస్తాయి. ఓకే, see the picture students. In the picture we will see normal year and inner year. Elnino year. Okay, normal year and Elnino year we can see in this picture. And then Elnino and Lanino are a global climatic phenomenon caused by the cyclic shift in the water temperature of the Pacific Ocean, while focused on a small section of Pacific near the equator. One second, I can explain normal year and Elnino year. In this, La Nina and then are the global climatic phenomenon caused by the cyclic shifts in the water temperature of the Pacific Ocean, and while focused on a small section of Pacific near the equator. This is the Elnino and normal year differences of in this picture. Students, are you understood? Normal year and Elnino year. What is the differences of normal year and Elnino year? Okay, very good students. Okay students, all are good students. Also the KGBV students also very good and clever students also. That's why the KGBV was very improved. Okay, and then next topic. The next topic is ocean currents. Ocean currents means Mahasamudra Pravahalu. Okay, ocean currents means Mahasamudra Pravahalu. Okay students, and then these ocean currents is the general movement of mass of water in fairly defined directions over great distance. The ocean currents also may be classified based on the temperature and cold currents and warm currents. The ocean currents also divided into two types. What are they? First one is warm currents and second one is cold currents. Listen carefully all of you students. The ocean currents also divided into two types. First one is warm currents and then second one is cold currents. Okay students, are you understood? Warm currents means వేడి ప్రవాహాలుగా ప్రవహిస్తుంటాయి. కోల్డ్ కరెంట్స్ చల్లటి శీతల ప్రవాహాలు ఎక్కువగా ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, ఫస్ట్ వన్ we can explain ocean currents. In this picture, ocean currents. Ocean currents we will see two types of oceans. In the warm current generally will to flow towards the poles. Okay, generally warm currents flow towards the poles, and then cold currents also towards the equator. This is very important. The ocean currents are classified as stream and drift based on speed. The ocean water current which flows speedily is called a stream, and that which flows slowly is called drift. This is very important. Okay students, see in this map. In this map we will see warm currents and also cold currents. Red color is warm currents and blue color is cold currents. See the picture. And then warm currents we will see flow towards the poles. Poles means ధృవాల వద్దకు ప్రవహిస్తూ ఉంటాయి. And then cold currents they flow towards the equator. ధృవాల నుంచి మనకి భూమధ్య రేఖకు ప్రవహిస్తూ పోతూ ఉంటాయమ్మా. ఇక్కడ ఓషన్ కరెంట్స్ అనేది ఉష్ణ ప్రవాహాలు, శీతల ప్రవాహాలు అని అంటాము. మరి ఈ ఉష్ణ ప్రవాహాలు అనేటివి ఎక్కడి నుంచి ఎక్కడికి ప్రవహిస్తాయి, శీతల ప్రవాహాలు అనేవి ఎక్కడి నుంచి ఎక్కడికి ప్రవహిస్తాయి అనేది ఈ మ్యాప్లో మనకి చక్కగా చూపించడం జరుగుతుంది. ఈ మ్యాప్లో మనకి ఏం చూపిస్తున్నారు, ఎక్కువగా ఉష్ణ ప్రవాహాలు అనేవి ఎక్కడి నుంచి పోతాయి, భూమధ్య రేఖ నుండి ధృవాల వద్దకు. అలాగే శీతల ప్రవాహాలు ఎక్కడి నుంచి ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తాయి, ధృవాల దగ్గర నుంచి భూమధ్య రేఖ వద్ద వరకు ప్రవహిస్తూ వెళ్తుంటాయి. ఈ పిక్చర్లో మనకి చాలా క్లియర్గా మనకి చూపించింది. ఓకే, అండర్స్టూడ్ స్టూడెంట్స్? ఎస్, ద స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆర్ వెరీ వెరీ గుడ్ స్టూడెంట్స్. డూ యూ అండర్స్టూడ్? ఓకే, very very good. And then see, in this picture we will see different types of ocean currents also. And then another picture also, see this picture also we will see different types of ocean currents, warm currents and also cold currents also. Do you understand students? This is warm currents and ocean warm currents and also cold currents also we will see in this map. This map also, red color is warm currents and blue color is cold currents. Okay students, this is very very most important topic of in this ocean currents. The ocean currents divided two types also is there, warm currents and cold currents. Okay students? Okay, and then next, ocean currents factors. What is the factors of ocean currents? ఓకే, అంటే ఈ ప్రవాహాలు అనేవి ఈ విధంగా వెళ్ళడానికి రావడానికి తేడాలు చూపించడానికి కారణాలు అనేవి కూడా ఏ విధంగా దేని ద్వారా ఆ విధంగా మారుతూ ఉంటాయనే తెలుసుకోవాలి కదా పిల్లలు. దానికి సంబంధించి ఏంటి ఆ రీజన్స్ ఏంటి, ఏ విధంగా మనకి ఆ మార్పులు అనేవి జరుగుతాయి అనేది ఈ ఓషన్ కరెంట్స్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ అని చెప్తాము. ఓకే స్టూడెంట్స్, ద ఓషన్ కరెంట్స్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్, దిస్ ఈజ్ వెరీ వెరీ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ద ఓషన్ కరెంట్స్ ఆర్ caused by the following factors. This is in the factors also we will see four types. Okay, first one is centrifugal force, and then second one is effects of winds, and the third one is precipitation, and the fourth one is solar energy. Okay students, once again I can explain. Ocean currents factors is divided into four types. First one is centrifugal force, and then second one is effects of winds, and then third one is precipitation, and then fourth one is solar energy. See the picture, this is four types of factors of ocean currents. Centrifugal force, and then second one effects of winds, and then third one precipitation, and then fourth one is solar energy. All of you understood students? All of you listen carefully and write in your running notes also. Okay, once again I can explain. See, write down in your running notes. Okay, the ocean currents factors caused by four types. The first one is centrifugal force, and then second one is effects of winds, and then third one is precipitation, and the fourth one is solar energy. This is very very most important. I can explain one by one. First one is centrifugal force. See the picture, this is very very most important. The centrifugal force at the equator is greater than the poles, because the greater cycle at the time of revolution coincide with the equator, coincide in the equator. The variation of these forces make the equatorial water to move towards the poles. This is very very important. Once again I can explain, write in your notebook also. The centrifugal force at the equator is greater than at the poles, because the great circles at the time of revolution coincide with the equator. The variation of these forces make the equatorial water to move towards the poles. This is centrifugal force. This is very very important. Okay students, what is that? Students, what is that? Centrifugal force means అపకేంద్ర బలము. centrifugal force means అపకేంద్ర బలము అంటాము. ఓకేనా స్టూడెంట్స్? ఓకే, and then second one, what is that? Effects of winds. What is that? Effects of winds. Okay, the effects of the stresses due to wind, and the wind movement modifies the theoretical direction of currents. Okay, this is the effects of winds. This is very very important topic. Okay, see the picture, this is different types of winds we can see in this picture. Okay, due to the frictional gliding of winds, water is dragged along the wind direction. The wind directions, effects of wind directions is you can change. one by one. Okay students, they will change one by one effects of winds. Okay, thus the 50 miles per hour wind will produce a current whose viscosity is 0.75 miles per hour. See this picture. This is also one type of effect of winds. One type of effect of winds. Do you understand students? Yes, this is very most important. Okay, this is also one type of effect of winds. See this picture also. Okay, and then third one is precipitation. The third one is precipitation. Okay, precipitation means avapadam అని ఇంత ముందే తెలుసుకున్నాం కదా పిల్లలు. Okay, the equatorial areas receive the greatest rainfall, hence the sea level is higher. As a result, water moves north and south from the equator. Once again I can explain. The equatorial areas receive the greatest rainfall, hence the sea level is higher. As a result, water moves north and south from the equator. This is precipitation. Precipitation అంటే మనకి అవపాతం అని అంటాం కదమ్మా. ఈ అవపాతం ఏమవుతుంది, కింద నుంచి పైకి, పై నుంచి కిందకి పడుతూ ఉంటుంది కదా. కింద నుంచి భూమి మీద నుంచి ఆకాశంలోనికి వాటర్ని గ్రహిస్తాయి, మళ్ళీ తిరిగి ఆకాశంలో మేఘాలు ఏర్పడి కింద పడుతూ ఉంటాయి. దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో వన్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఓషియన్ కరెంట్స్ ఆల్సో. దిస్ ఈజ్ వన్ కాజ్ ఆఫ్ ఓషియన్ కరెంట్స్. Okay students, this is third one is precipitation. The precipitation also one type of ocean currents caused the factors. Okay, and then next fourth one is solar energy. What is that? The fourth one is solar energy. Okay, do you know what is solar energy? See the picture. This is solar energy picture. Solar lights. Okay, heating by solar energy causes the water to expand. Heating by solar energy causes the water to expand. That is why the ocean water is about 8 centimeters higher in level near the equator. Then in the middle latitude, this is causes the very slight gradient and water tends to flow down the slope. This is, see the picture. This is also one type of solar energy. Okay. The solar energy, heating by the solar energy causes the water to expand. That is why the ocean water is about 8 centimeters high in level and near the equator, then in the middle latitudes. This is the solar energy. Solar energy means saura shakti antamva. Mari saura shakti valana వేడెక్కిన నీళ్ళు వ్యాకోచం చెందుతాయి. ఈ కారణం వల్ల ఏమవుతుంది, భూమధ్య రేఖ వద్ద ఉండే మధ్య అక్షాంశాలతో పోలిస్తే మహాసముద్రాల మట్టము 8 సెంటీమీటర్ల వరకు ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుంది కదా. దీనివల్ల నీళ్లు ప్రవహిస్తూ వాయు దిశగా మహాసముద్రం నీళ్లు ప్రవహిస్తూ పోతూ ఉంటాయన్నమాట. దిస్ ఈజ్ వన్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఓషన్ కరెంట్స్ కాజెస్. ఓకే అండ్ దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ లాస్ట్ అండ్ ఫైనల్ ద వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టాపిక్ ఈజ్ oceans as resource uses of oceans. How to resource of uses the ocean water. That is a very important, very useful topic. Okay students, all of you listen carefully and write down in your running notes also. Okay students, and see the table. This is very important. What is the uses of oceans? The oceans provides food in the form of fishes, prawns and lobsters, etc. The second one is the oceans provide with the transpiration also. The oceans provide with the transpiration also. And then third one is oceans act as a recreation for humans. Oceans acts as a recreation of humans. And then fourth one is the oceans are one of the most valuable nature resources and where very useful stones are found and extracted. Okay, this is the fourth one. The fourth one is oceans are one of the most valuable natural resource where useful stones are found the extracted. Okay, this is the very important. What is the uses of oceans? Once again I can explain, right down your running notes. ఓషియన్స్ ప్రొవైడ్ ఏమంటున్నారు ఇక్కడ, ఓషియన్స్ నుంచి మహాసముద్రాల ద్వారా ఏం దొరుకుతాయి అంటున్నారు. మనము మానవులందరూ ఎక్కువగా చేపలు అవి తింటూ ఉంటాం కదా, చేపలు, రొయ్యలు ఇట్లాంటి అవన్నీ కూడా మనకి మహాసముద్రాల ద్వారా లభిస్తాయని ఫస్ట్ పాయింట్. అండ్ దెన్ సెకండ్ వన్ ఈజ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద యూజెస్ ఆఫ్ ఓషన్. సెకండ్ వన్ ఈజ్ దే కెన్ ప్రొవైడెడ్ విత్ ట్రాన్స్పోర్టేషన్. ఒక ప్లేస్ నుంచి మరొక ప్లేస్కి పడవల ద్వారా మహాసముద్రం నుంచే కదా వెళ్తాం నాన్న, అది ఒకటి, అది కూడా మహాసముద్రాల వల్ల ఉపయోగమే కదా. ఓకే. అండ్ దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ ఓషన్స్ యాక్ట్స్ రిక్రియేషన్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ హ్యూమన్స్. మానవులకు కూడా ఎన్నో రకాలుగా ఇది ఉపయోగపడుతూ ఉంటుంది మానవులకి ఓషన్స్ అనేటివి. అండ్ దెన్ ఇక్కడ యూస్ఫుల్ అయినటువంటి రాళ్ళు అనేవి మనకి ఎంతో ఉపయోగకరమైన రాళ్ళు, వజ్రాలు, ముత్యాలు ఇవన్నీ కూడా మనకి లభ్యమవుతాయి అని చెప్తున్నారు. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఆఫ్ యూజెస్ ఆఫ్ ఓషన్స్. అండ్ దెన్ ద ఎయిర్ we breathe, the oceans produce over half of the world's oxygen and absorb 50 times more carbon dioxide than our atmosphere. Climate regulations and covering 70% of Earth's surface. Okay students, covering climate regulation and covering 70% of Earth's surface. The oceans transports heat from the equator to the poles and regulating our climate and weather patterns. This is also one type of uses of oceans. Once again I will explain. The air, the oceans produce over half of the world's oxygen and absorb 50 times of more carbon dioxide in our atmosphere. This is also very very important. Okay students, this is the topic of hydrosphere. Okay, and what we learn in this session. Okay, write down homework. Today homework, tomorrow homework. Okay, what is in your homework? Write down first question. How many types of ocean floors divided? What are they? First question is how many types of ocean floor divided? What are they? Okay students. And the second question is what is the importance of the continental shelf? What is the importance of the continental shelf? And then third one, some examples of warm currents and cold currents. Write down. Third question is some examples of warm currents and cold currents. Okay. And then fourth one is how is the human life depends on oceans? How is human life depends on oceans? Okay students, this is the 4 questions tomorrow homework. All of you listen carefully in this session. Yes, all of you understood the lesson. I hope all are understood the lesson. Okay, in these 4 types of questions you can write in your running notes tomorrow homework. Okay students, once again I can explain the 4 questions. Once again read the questions, 4 types of questions. Okay, first question is how many types of oceans flow or divided? What are they? And what is the importance of the continental shelf? And some examples of warm currents and cold currents. How is human life depends on oceans? Okay students, this is. And then all of you I can explain in this session also is over. Okay, and then we can is suggestion. All of the students your suggestion is I hope you are all are following the prevention. Please SMS social distance. You can follow the social distance and you can use the mask and you can your hands is sanitization every 1 hour. Okay students, this is very very most in this peak time. Okay, and then stay home and stay safe. And I hope all are following the preventive measures of for corona. And then don't waste in your time and utilize the online classes. All the students are very very good students in our KGBV students. That's why you are utilizing the online classes and your bright future also is there. Okay students. Okay, all of you very very good students. That's why you can, time is very very golden chances in this peak time. Okay, that's why you can listening online classes and noting the important points of classes. Okay. Okay students, thank you so much giving opportunity. Okay, all of you bye ma. Once again all of you thank you so much.